This is Story Behind the Song, and today's song is Kickapoo Creek. So I came up with, you put your beer in the bucket and the bucket in the boat. And I pretty much wrote the whole song around that little saying. And if you listen to the rhythm of it, you put your beer in the bucket and the bucket in the boat. It has its own little rhythm. So I kind of used that as the beat and started coming up with just experiences that I had growing up as a kid. I grew up on Kickapoo Creek doing a lot of fishing with my parents and my family. A lot of crappie fishing, a lot of cat fishing, and a lot of trout lining going on. A lot of john boat fishing. We spent a lot of time in a boat. And Kickapoo Creek's the one that's over in East Texas. Lake Livingston on Alaska, Texas is where this Kickapoo Creek is. I know that there's several different other Kickapoo Creeks out there than people have told me through the years about. And but this is the one over on Alaska, Texas. And I wrote this song. I came up with this little saying, you put your beer in the bucket and the bucket in the boat, and started putting the pieces together, kind of remembering how we did it when I was growing up as a kid. And of course we didn't put the beer in the bucket. We were loading up Cokes and summer sausage and cheese and crackers and all kinds of good snacks that my parents would throw in the boat with us, and we'd go out and we'd spend all day just fishing. And we'd come back home and we'd clean the fish, and Mama would cook up the fish for us. It was just the best memory in the world. Love thinking back on those times, and wish I could go back with my parents, but maybe I'll get to do that again one of these days up in heaven. But this song is Kickapoo Creek. Hope you enjoy it. Get a little cornmeal, rub it on a catfish. Get a little pork and beans, makes a nice dish. Build a little fire on the bank. Close your eyes, sit back and think. Put your beer in the bucket, in the bucket, in the boat. Jump in the boat and you begin to float down the river just a little ways, till you get to my favorite place. The only thing you ever gonna need is an old cane pole and a hook on string, a bucket full of beer and a boat that don't leave. When you're down on Kickapoo Creek, yeah, when you're down on Kickapoo Creek. When you're down on Kickapoo Creek, yeah, when you're down on Kickapoo Creek. Get a little crappie jig, put it over by stump. Jig it up and down, and I tell you what, you're gonna have a fight on your hands when that crappie calls. Son, you'll understand. Put your beer in the bucket, in the bucket, in the boat. Jump in the boat and you begin to float down the river just a little ways, till you get to my favorite place. The only thing you ever gonna need is an old cane pole and a hook on string, a bucket full of beer and a boat that don't leak. That's right. When you're down on Kickapoo Creek, yeah, when you're down on Kickapoo Creek. When you're down on Kickapoo Creek, yeah, when you're down on Kickapoo Creek. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like these fishing songs, check out these fishing songs right here. I think you're going to like those too. Have a blessed one.